Hey, how you going? It's Kirby from Rockit 4x4 Challenge. I get asked a fair few questions about the comp and the rules and what it's all about. I just thought I'd explain it in a video, that way it might answer a lot of questions, and people that haven't entered before, it may also give them the information and the confidence to enter, because a lot of people are worried about entering their truck in a comp and smashing their truck up. That's not what Rockit's about. Basically, we designed it as an entry-level comp, so you can come along in your daily driver, your work truck, whatever, enter, have a bit of fun, have a great weekend. The comp's not about smashing your truck up. So we designed the tracks so that you can drive through them. They're not overly difficult, but it's more about vehicle placement to get through the track without losing points. Okay, so basically there's three classes. So there's standard, locked, and modified. Standard class is just a standard 4B, up to 33-inch tyres, couple inch lift. That's it. That's all you need. You don't need a roll cage, you don't need a winch, you don't need diff locks, all that type of thing. Just a standard 4-wheel drive. Okay, that's it. Locked class, next class up, you're allowed up to 35-inch tyres and 4-inch lift and diff locks. That's it. You still don't need a roll cage, you still don't need a winch, that type of thing. So it's designed for your road registered vehicles. So standard class and locked class both need to be registered, on road registered to compete. And then there's modified class, which is basically our buggy class. So you allow up to 40-inch tyres, pretty much anything. Diff locks, reduction gears, twin transfer cases, hydro steer, wheel spacers, bead locks, the whole lot, okay? You can have pretty much anything. You're not allowed to use rear steer if you've got it, okay? But you must have a roll cage, must have window nets. All vehicles need working reverse lights. You don't need brake lights, you know, but obviously the standard and the lock class, which where you have to be registered well, obviously you've got to have a roadworthy vehicle. So that's the three classes, okay? What we do is we set up tracks out in the bush, and we use witches' hats or cones, these guys, and we put point cones on your driver's side and blank cones on the passenger side. So when you come up to a set of cones, you've got to drive between them, and you keep doing that, so there'll be 20 points to 40 to 60 to 80 to 100 up to 200 along a track, and you drive between those cones, okay? And there's bunting as well to keep you on line. As you go through those cones, you get the points. Simple as that. How you lose points is if you touch a cone. So if you touch a cone with the vehicle, or if your navigator, because you need a navvy, if he touches the cone when he's out of the vehicle, you lose points. You also lose points if you put it in reverse. So if you select reverse gear, as soon as you do that, you lose points, because the idea is to try and pick a line and drive it without getting stuck, okay? You're allowed to pull up on the track. It's not timed, it's not a race, so you can take as long as you like. You can drive at walking pace, doesn't matter. And you can stop. So you can stop. The idea is you can stop so that your navigator can pack, or he may want to roll some rocks into a hole, something like that, to get you up and over an obstacle. That's the idea. And you can remain stationary for 30 seconds, okay? So stop the vehicle, you remain stationary for 30 seconds. If you go over 30 seconds, you lose points. But say at the 25-second mark, if you're timing yourself, you can just roll forward or back, and we restart the clock. You can roll back, okay, but if you put it in reverse, you lose points. So if you're on a bit of a slope, you can roll back, but as soon as you put it in reverse, that's when you lose points. And then you drive through the track best you can. There's a couple of other little rules, like if you break the bunting, you lose points, that type of thing. But basically, it's just a friendly family comp. We've got girl drivers, we've got husband and wife teams, we've got navvies. Your navigator can be you know, your children if you like, but they've got to be 15 years or older. They don't need to hold a license because they're not driving the vehicle. And at the end of the day, basically we normally on average do 6 tracks for the weekend, 2 Saturday morning, 2 Saturday afternoon, 2 Sunday morning. What we do then is we add up all the scores, work out whoever's got the highest scores, they're the winner. Now we also do raffles, that type of thing over the weekend. So whoever's got the highest score at the end of the weekend wins. Easy as that. So if you're interested in answering, flick me a message with any questions. We also have a website as well. Jump on Rockit 4x4 Challenge Toowoomba. You can find the website, it's got the rules and entry forms, that type of thing, or obviously on Facebook as well. Got any questions? Flick me a message.